I'm not gonna lie. I think that video is going to become a tradition on this channel. Every time the Cardinals get a win, I think we got to play it. But after this 37-14 win against the Cleveland Browns, the Cardinals advanced to a record of 6-0. Yeah, you heard that right. Not 0-6, not 3-3, 6-0. Who would have thought?
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
And despite how happy I am right now, there is no one happier in the world right now than Zach Ertz. This man really went from a 2-4 team to a 6-0 team. It doesn't get better than that. And what's crazy to think about is although both teams were banged up, the Cardinals didn't have their best defensive player, we didn't have our best offensive lineman, and we didn't even have our head coach. And somehow, we found a way to win 37-14 on the road. And it would have been 37-10 if we didn't give up this play at halftime. I'm not gonna lie. This play made me sick to my stomach. Like, I don't even know what half our defense was doing, but honestly, it doesn't matter because we still got the win in convincing fashion. And something I want to say really quick before we talk about the game is Browns fans, I kind of feel bad for you. When I first saw your guys' injury report, I honestly couldn't believe my eyes. There were so many names on it, it might as well have been your full roster. And it doesn't help that Baker Mayfield and Odell re-hurt their shoulders. And on top of that, Kareem Hunt got carted off. And hopefully it's nothing serious because honestly, no one wants to see anyone go down with an injury like that. But I'm not even joking, like I genuinely feel bad for y'all. But let me tell you, me being a Cardinals fan, I'm feeling great. I can't remember the last time I watched a team this good. Like both offensively and defensively, I can't remember the last time I saw a team this talented. I could be wrong in saying this, but I'm pretty sure we've scored 30 points in every game besides the game against San Francisco. Don't fact check me on that. And if you guys watched my video breaking down this game, you would know that I said we had to do 3 things in order to get this win, and I'd say we completed 2.5 of them. I said that our injury replacements were gonna have to step up, which honestly, I think they did. And the guy I pointed out in my video was Marcus Golden, who had 2 sacks today. I told y'all he was gonna elevate his game. I said that we're gonna have to stop their rushing attack, which honestly, I think we did as well. They only had 73 total rushing yards, and considering they're the best rushing team in the entire NFL, and we happen to be the 28th ranked run defense, I'd say that's a W. And the third thing I said is protect Kyler, and only giving up 2 sacks while missing your best offensive lineman is pretty good. And if you guys are new to the channel, something I like to do is I like to point out the positives and the negatives that I saw in the game. And in this one, there were a lot more positives than negatives, let me tell you. Matter of fact, let's just get to the negative list real quick. Honestly, the 2 negatives that I saw from today's game is 1, there was like 50 botched snaps. Obviously, there's a new center substituting in Max Garcia for Rodney Hudson, so not everything's gonna be a clean exchange. But the amount of times I saw the ball on the floor today was unacceptable. I'm assuming over time that's gonna be cleaned up, and as soon as we get Rodney Hudson back, we'll be fine. But until we get him back, we gotta figure this out. And the second thing that I saw, we talked about it earlier. This Hail Mary right here. Like, what were we doing? We have like 5 people in the middle of the field just watching the ball float in the air. And then there's Marco Wilson who's trying his hardest to knock the ball out, but he has no help. That play right there is gonna be interesting to break down on film. But outside of those 2 things, we played an amazing game. I'm gonna just briefly go over some things, but man, Kyler Murray in this receiving core is insane. I mean, AJ Green, Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins, Rondale Moore, they all balled out. D-Hop had 2 touchdowns, Kirk had 1, and AJ Green had 1. Kyler was spreading the love today. And we need to talk about how DeAndre Hopkins did the Browns dirty with this move. This was disgusting. But man, with stats like this, Kyler Murray's on pace for that MVP trophy. And when you got a quarterback who's able to get people involved the way he is, it makes it even better when your defense is playing lights out. The only game that I can say that this defense didn't look elite was against the Vikings. Every other game, this defense has looked amazing. We were able to cause 3 turnovers while also only allowing 14 points. If that doesn't sound like elite, I don't know what does. And all I'm gonna say is JJ Watt finally got his first sack. I mean, he was like top 3 in QB pressure, so it was just a matter of time. But it just feels good knowing he's on the board. And with the way this team is playing overall, it's gonna be pretty hard for teams to beat us. I am absolutely loving what I'm seeing. If we keep this up, we're legit contenders. I've been saying it. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. If I missed anything that you guys saw in today's game, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. And also, if you ended up enjoying today's video, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post NFL and NBA content, so if you're a fan of either of those or both of those, this is the perfect channel for you. But like I said, that's all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.